Make sure we're going live here. I'm waiting for it to. There we go. Okay. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Harry Newhand here. Hope you had a great weekend. I did some yard work this weekend, pulled out some grapevines and some dead brush, and I got a little backyard, but it was time to clean it up. And it was so windy yesterday, I couldn't burn a lot of the trash, so I've been burning all morning here, and it's nice to get rid of that. And, of course, I've got stuff to go out to compost as well. All the green stuff. But anyway, back here, welcome to all the new folks that have joined the group. Glad to have you here. This is, Sales Pros. We share ideas, tips, suggestions, strategies, tactics on how to close more deals, how to create more value in the marketplace, how to create more value for your clients. And every week I come on here and share with you at least one, sometimes two or three gems that you can immediately apply in your business and your mindset to immediately get results. And today I've got two that have meant a major piece to me. And over my 35-year career, I've had the privilege and opportunity to build two separate seven-figure income businesses, two different sales industries. Taking the skills that I learned from the first one, applying them to the second one, over a decade later, and the strategies and skills still applied and just got better and better and better, and have helped many people revolutionize their businesses, their sales, and their incomes, and had a tremendous impact on their families, which that's what I'm excited about. So now I share it online here, and it's exciting to do. So hopefully you have a pen and paper handy. We'll go right through this stuff here, but two super gems that I'm going to give you, golden nuggets actually, that you can immediately apply in your mindset, your thought process, and your business. So today is week 3, actually. If we're doing the 10 C's to build a successful business or have a successful business. We did the first 2 already. You can find them in the group here. I put them in the pin post. I would encourage you, they're not that long. They're less than 10 minutes. I encourage you to go through them. But today we're going to talk about commitment. First week was credibility. Second week we talked about you'll see. Let's see, what was the first week here? Character. First week was character. You can tell we're doing this live. Second week was credibility, and today we're talking about commitment. So for commitment, what are you committed to? When I ask people that question, they talk about their faith, they talk about their family, they talk about their health, they talk about their business, their company, their clients, their kids. It's important to know what you're committed to. And it's one thing to say it, but saying it doesn't mean you're actually doing it. Now, we all have our order of importance and priority. For me, it's my faith, my God, whatever God you believe in. And for me, it's my faith, my family, my kids, myself, my business, in that order, and everything else is beside that. So whatever it is, yours is. But what are you actually committed to? Are you committed to it? Now, what does that mean? Well, it's like the stick-to-itiveness. And sometimes we're not. Sometimes we don't have that stick-to-itiveness. We let the outside noise, which today there's so much noise going on outside that's distracting us and that's trying to knock us off our path and distract us with some of it's just nonsense. You got the political environment, you've got the sports with the Olympic environment, with all the controversy going on, and it's so much noise. 4 years ago, I stopped listening to the news. Now, once in a while, when there's a catastrophe, a tragic thing, particularly locally, I'll go on there just to get the highlights, see what happened, like the assassination attempt on the ex-president. I'd go on there for a couple hours, listen to it through a couple hours over 2 weeks just to see what the updates are. But other than that, I stopped listening to it because I realized it doesn't serve me. Very rarely do they talk about things that can improve my life, that can change my situation, that can benefit me and my clients. So whatever you do, that's your business. I'm just sharing with you with mine. So what's your mindset? Are you really committed to the things that you say you are? So let's talk about business. There's a phrase, I will until. I was in a training one time with Jim Rohn. those of you that don't know him, I encourage you to look him up. It's Jim, R-O-H-N. He's the one that trained Tony Robbins, Darren Hardy, Les Brown. They all worked with Jim Rohn, and he was their mentor. And I was blessed and fortunate enough to have him as one of my early mentors. And he changed history. The ripple effect has been through hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people around the world. And of course, Tony Robbins has affected over 1 billion people around the world. So it's exciting to have an opportunity to learn a lot of the things that were taught back then. But one of the things that Jim Rohn taught was go all in. I will until. What does that look like? I will until. So with this training, we said, well, how many ads do we have to run? How many flyers do we have to put out? This was before the internet. How many people do we have to recruit to build a nice organization? And the answer was enough. Now, that wasn't the answer I was looking for. I was looking for a number. I think everybody was looking for a number. And he said, enough. He goes, what do you want? So you continue recruiting and continue selling until you get what you want. So what does that look like? Enough. And that's when he said you make up in numbers what you lack in talent, experience, and personality. So you make up in numbers until you develop the talent and the skills and the ability to convert more and better. And that's one of the reasons why I do this Monday Live and have this group here, is to give you tips so that you can get better at what you're doing. And if you think you're the best, you wouldn't be on this. Well, you may think that, but you're not, because you wouldn't be in this group. You'd be Jeff Bezos or Larry Ellison or Bill Gates. Those are the best. Warren Buffett. Those are the best salespeople in the world. And Zuckerberg. And whether we like them or not, that doesn't matter. The success is there, and they sell. They sell products. So have that. Do you have that I will until mentality? I will until. Do enough until you get what you want, and then you can change what you want to want more. And really, what it comes down to is what kind of value are you bringing to the marketplace? How many people can you lift up? A rising tide rises all boats. Can you lift more people up? The more people you lift up, Zig Ziglar had a famous phrase. His definition of success, which I've adopted, I love it. Help enough people get what they want, you automatically get what you want. But are you committed to that? Have you gone all in? So here's one of those gems that I was talking about. And I'm going to close with these two gems. The first one is, and I build both my businesses on these philosophies. One, if you are committed to your clients getting the results on your product and services more than you are the commission you make off the sale, the money will hunt you down. So are you really committed to that? Or are you just out for the sale? Are you out for the score? Are you out for the salesman's high of, I got another one, I closed another one? Or are you out for the results that person is going to get on your products and services? Do you care more about the products and services, your client getting results, than you do about the money you make off your sale? If you do, the money will hunt you down. That's commitment. Doing whatever it takes, going above and beyond, working 10 hours for an 8-hour paycheck. Are you willing to do that? Are you committed to that? Because that's when the money will hunt you down. So that's gem number one. Number two, here's what I found, and it happened to me twice. No matter how bad it can get, no matter how bad you are. I mean, for me, I was living in Brazil, had a wife and 3 kids under 10 at home. Here in the United States, I was living there and building a business, and I was in an apartment with 4 walls, and the depression started coming in. And it was starting to cave in on me because I was away from my family. And the first 6 weeks I was there before I came home for a quick couple of weeks and then went back again. But that first 6 weeks was horrible. It was terrible. It almost paralyzed me because I was alone. Even though there's people around me, it's one of the most populated cities in the world. I was alone. My family wasn't there. And so what I focused on the second trip back there, I focused on, what do I have control on? What do I have control of? My daily method of operation. Focus on the result, the solution. Focus on the solution. What's the solution? The problem was I was away from my family. The solution is being successful enough so I can go back quicker. So being successful enough to generate income and fulfill the contract that I was working under. So here's what happened. When I focused and turned it all over to God. For me, it was God. I turned it all over to God. I said, you do what you got to do. I'm going to do what I know how to do. And I'm going to focus on moving. I'm going to focus on doing it day in, my daily method of operation, making the calls, doing the presentations, doing the closes, doing the meetings, doing whatever it took that would lead me to the end result. And here's what happened. Here's what I found. And this will happen to you too, no matter how bad it gets, no matter where you are. Even if you're doing good and you're just struggling getting above that, here's what I found. As long as you're doing the next right thing and you're consistent doing the right thing, here's what happens. You can say it's hokey pokey, but I'm telling you, it happens every time I've seen it happen, not just to me, to other people. Time, fate, and circumstance. They get together and they have a meeting. And they say, you know what? No matter what we throw at Harry, we've tripped him, we've hit him with the bat, we've knocked him down. He keeps getting up no matter what we throw at him. We've taken all his stuff away. He's broke. He's away from his family. We've taken it all away. No matter what we hit him, he keeps on going. And since he keeps on going no matter what we hit him with, we might as well just give it to him. And boom, the floodgates opened up. And then the blessings started happening. And then I started leapfrogging. And that's when I understood leapfrogging and advancing and breakthroughs. You learn, and then there's a breakthrough. You do, and then you leapfrog your sales, you leapfrog your income, you leapfrog your skill level. And so I named my company, my program, my coaching program that I work with my people, the Leapfrog Income Accelerator Program, because that's what happens when you focus on what you control, what you have control of, and that's you. So anyway, I hope these two things really got to you, really land with you. If not, listen to this thing recording again. But those two pieces changed my life and many people, because of the ripple effect, their lives as well. All right, everybody, have a great day. Talk to you next time. So this one is commitment. What are you committed to? Have a great day.